God damn, that was a mess. Alright. Hey, more quartz. That shit does level you quick. At 12 levels. I feel like enchanting something at the moment. Alright, see ya. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Shit. Okay, that's a little precarious. I think I'm just gonna carve my way into this little place.
I don't care much for this orange water.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone must have been eating a lot of asparagus when they peed in this pool, I tell you what.
Yeah. I am not a fan. Alright, well,
Did you ever see the South Park about peeing in the pool?
Yeah, I did.
Like, you gotta drink the pee so that the pressure will be consistent.
Ah, shit. I'm in the process of reading this book right now by the guy that wrote Fight Club. I can't ever say his last name right. I think it's Polish, like Palanik or Palachinik or whatever the fuck it is. But it's Haunted. And I read a short story a long time ago called Guts.
We talked about that before.
It's a part of the story, which the premise is that there are these writers who are on this. They were invited to this exclusive writers retreat, and it's kind of like, it reminds me of like the Onion sex house, where they get thrown into the reality show, but for some reason they're in this bizarre like predicament where they're getting starved to death, but they don't realize it. That's kind of how Haunted works. And you get to read pieces of literature from each of the writers as they suffer through this ordeal that this wealthy guy is putting them through. So it's pretty fucking good.
Okay, do you wanna? We're gonna do something a little bit risky. Hopefully.
Yeah, I can see where we're going with this, and I have no ender pearls, so.
Yeah. Okay. Here's one. Okay. Ready?
I have no inventory.
Just toss things out until you have the ender pearl.
I'm going to get rid of this. Throw it at me.
It's on the ground. Yeah, just keep tossing stuff out.
Alright, hold on, I gotta find some shit I don't want.
There you go.
Alright, I got it. Right.
Now I'm gonna aim for that platform across the way. Actually, it looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna aim down at the soul. Well, yeah, down at this patch of soul sand. You see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, I'm good.
And I will attempt to follow you. Okay, there we go.
Hey, not bad.
Alright. Alright, actually, let's pause here for a second. I gotta go AFK for
Go here to a safe place so there's no...
Yeah.
Okay, I'm also gonna go...
Lead me somewhere safe. Yeah. Is this cool?
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
Let's see here. Alright. Zombie Pigman, and you are... Where? You head up?
Yeah, I started to dig a little bit up. There's a huge chasm with an ocean of lava. I just tabbed out and looked at a little bit of thing about the mod that I used to generate this terrain, and it may be useless. It may generate flatland forever. I hope that's not true, but
no. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not really entirely sure of how to acquire these new materials in survival mode.
Well, normally, I'm sure you just walk around until you find the appropriate tree. Right. But they said that there's new biomes and shit, so...
Right, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. Alright, did you see the place I went up? Here, I'll walk down. Here, I'm over here.
Still don't see you.
Here, turn around.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. I think that it might just be flat on the surface world forever.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, well, we'll find something. We won't just give up. But let's try a little bit further.
Have you seen the any of the new materials yet?
No, not on this map.
Really nice. My favorite is the stained glass. I love the.
How do you craft it?
That I'm not sure about. I would assume that you take panes or blocks, and you use the same dye you use on wool. I would assume that that's how it's done.
Yeah.
I've only used it in creative mode, so I'm not certain. But I built a structure earlier today in creative mode that was. Oh, god damn it. There's something hitting me.
I might have hit you with a pickaxe.
Oh, okay. I'd used white stained glass and some of the new wood. Looks pretty good. It's nice. I like the dark oak. Yeah, the dark oak wood planks. It looks literally like fucking chocolate, pretty much. It's just brown. Like spruce wood. It's like planks that look like spruce wood logs, pretty much. But the stained glass, I mean, I could imagine some of this shit you could conjure up with that. Because every color of wool they have glass for it, pretty much. And I can just imagine the sort of stained glass window structure you could conjure up with that. Also did some pixel art for the first time. I did Cartman. That was my first pixel art structure. Which I also thought would be kind of neat to sort of take that, you know, you have the picture of Cartman or whatever it is, it could be anything, and just turn it into a 3D structure, like a building or a house or something that's just made out of that.
Yeah.
Which I've not seen yet, but I'm sure it's been done to death, probably.
Yeah. Did you ever watch any of the Harry Potter movies?
Dude, yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna say yes. I'll leave it at that. It was like a tradition. Like, with my ex-wife, like their family, like when those movies were popular, like every Thanksgiving we would go and see fucking Harry Potter movie. Because they would release them in November. Back when they were still releasing those movies.
Yeah, I remember I was living in a town where it was in the South, and all my friends were these really conservative Baptists, and when you go to the movies, they'd say, well, you know, we don't want to watch an R-rated movie because it has all kinds of sinful stuff that's an offense to the Lord, so we watched a movie about witches. Wow. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I guess they're... I don't know.
I went to a movie with this guy, like the girl I was married to, her stepdad. We went to see Lord of the Rings, right? This dude was like taking notes during the movie. It was the weirdest shit ever. He was like taking notes about how evil, like the whole good versus evil thing was transpiring. He pulls this little notepad out of his fanny pack. I'm not making that up, by the way. That's precisely what the fuck happened. I was like, really? You're taking notes during the movie? I was like 17 at the time. I was like, what kind of psycho does this? I was like, really? You're a fucking lunatic. Why are you doing this? Oh, well, I'm just trying to take notes on the good versus evil aspect of the film and blah, blah. It's like, motherfucker, we're trying to have a good time here. Like, Jesus Christ. It was really bizarre.
So what was he...
I still don't know, man. That's the extent of my knowledge, is that he was taking notes on the movie. That's it. That's all I know. Like, to this day, I still don't fucking know why he was doing it. I guess he thought there was some deeper meaning to the film. Like, I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, I think this is far enough. We've reached another thing. If it doesn't work this time, I have a backup plan that will save us all. Okay, so let's dig out a little area here. I want to see. Let's see if that should be good. I want to see if a portal like this will work.
I was trying to get that quartz, and you're like, portal.
No, it has to be a certain size, I guess.
I guess 2 wide at least.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Yeah. Well, you want to just Here.
Oh, dude, that'll take. It's quicker just to build
God
another.
damn, dude, that's terrible. You ain't lying.
Okay, so it can be bigger, but it can't be smaller.
What a statement.
Anyway, so have you seen all of them? The Harry Potter films?
No. I missed like the last 1 or 2 that came out.
Did you see the one? I remember when one of the books came out and it had all these spoilers, and some assholes actually bought copies of the book early, drove around in a van with speakers, and spoiled the plot for people standing in line for the new book.
That's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I want to say they were dicks, but I'm sorry, that was very funny. I mean, they were dicks, but it was still very funny.
And they were spoiling when the different characters died. Yeah. I have to say, the way they killed Dumbledore was just bullshit. For those of you who haven't seen it, it's just, they're at the Wizard's Hall, and they're eating, and there's magic stuff happening, and then suddenly Radar comes into the room looking all sad, and he's like, Dumbledore's broomstick was shot down over the Sea of Japan. And then that's it, you never see him again.
That's fucked. What about the Family Guy controversy?
What is it, you talking about Brian?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, as you can see, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
This test I think has been pretty conclusive.
Yeah, I'd say. What the fuck gives though?
Okay, I tell you what.
Hey, dude.
Just this once. I think we're gonna.
Fight?
What's that?
Are we about to fight? No.
That'd be a quick way to get back, wouldn't
it? Yeah, I was like, we're out in the middle of nowhere. He's got a sword. I feel like I'm about to fucking get murdered out here.
Did you watch? What was it? The puppet movie that the South Team America.
Oh, absolutely.
Just start
running. Never have laughed harder.
Just start running north. There's no point. I mean, there's not that much danger out here. Yeah, I remember he's like, well, I'd get in your limousine, but I'm worried you're going to try to do something. He's like, no, don't be silly. And he gets in, he's like, now suck my dick.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, dude, the first time I watched that movie, my buddy was like, all right, look, I know you don't smoke weed. Seriously, I mean, I've never been like a weed guy ever. But he's like, listen, we're going to get high. I was like, nah. Of course I threw a big fit. No, I don't want to do it. It's like, no, listen to me. We're going to get high, and then we're going to watch this movie. And you're going to have the best time ever. And I was like, this all sounds really bad. Like, I've heard this whole story before, and it never works. He's like, dude, just do it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. We'll go one more time. I'll give him another shot. So I get really stoned off my ass. And for me, that's easy. Like 1 or 2 hits of anything. Garbage. I could smoke garbage and be high. Like, just because I never smoke anything, right? So there I am, stoned out of my fucking head. And he starts Team America. Now, at the beginning of the movie, there's these jets flying through the air, and you get the sensation that, you're about to watch some shitty Bruce Willis action movie. That's the vibe you get. So I'm like, why in fucking God's name would anyone introduce this sort of movie to me and think I would like it? Right? And then it begins. And the puppets come out and they're fighting each other. And there's that whole scene, the whole fight scene at the beginning, the Paris, France terrorist attack. And from that moment on, dude, I promise you, I laughed so fucking hard that I literally almost suffocated to death. I was dying. I was in dire need of CPR. And fucking, I was looking at him. I was like reaching out my hand to him, and tears were streaming down my face. And I was like fucking holding my hand out. I can still see it in my head right now. I was like, help, help. And he was just looking at me laughing. And I was like, no, you don't understand. I need water. I need something. Like, I'm going to die. I'm going to fucking die if you don't do something about this immediately. And he's like, yeah, it's great, isn't it? I'm like, no, dude, I'm in a fucking desperate need of nourishment. Like, give me a fucking vitamin, something. Like, I don't know what to do. So looking back on that movie, you know, that was like comedy, like literally caused me physical harm because it was that goddamn funny. And that was the only movie, aside from Clerks, when I saw the original cut of Clerks when I was younger. But I was just like, this is fucking amazing. I've never laughed that hard in my entire life. What a fantastic movie. And then when it got, it was the soundtrack. You know, what would you do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, if you had to give up your dreams for freedom or whatever it was, right? It was just all this arbitrary nonsense, this patriotic bullshit that was just like, you know, tongue-in-cheek, just random shit. You know, it's like, if you don't put in your $1.05, who will?
Yeah.
Like, what an amazing set of lyrics. What an amazing movie. And now these two assholes have done the Book of Mormon live, off-Broadway kind of production.
How much have you seen of that?
Zero. I've seen none of it.
Oh, dude.
But, I mean, it's just like everybody's telling me how amazing.
Okay, I might... This might get the video flagged, but I don't care. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this for... Hold on.
Which, by the way, we have no live map, so I've lost you. But I'm still heading north.
You might see me.
Apparently, you're pretty fast. Or, actually, I'm pretty fucking slow. I keep stopping to eat.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to play this, and you can play at the same time, but hopefully I won't pick up your...
You shouldn't. I got headphones on.
Okay, yeah, here. Start that when I say go, so we'll be listening to it at the same time, and then it'll be picked up on the recording. I don't care.
Well, have you stopped walking?
Yeah, I did, because I tabbed out. I'm gonna play one of the songs from Book of Mormon. It's that link, okay? And if it gets the video flagged, so be it. It's worth it.
Fuck it. Ain't nobody's gonna flag our shit. All right, hold on.
Tell me when it's loaded up.
All right, I've stopped. I'll have to let you know. Opening. It's gonna be a second.
Yeah, okay.
It's opening in Chrome for some reason. Fucking Google Chrome. Hasa
Diga Eboy. Yeah, okay.
Eboy.
Take it down to 0. Okay, you ready to start?
Hold on 1 second. I got an advertisement. Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And it's mandatory, so I have to watch it.
No ad block. Using Windows 8.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's Kenny G eating Snickers. It's pretty fucking terrible. Okay. And I have now paused it right at the beginning.
Okay, 0, 0? Okay.
0 all the way.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.